Hey Deadgrinners, this is Deadgrin, and welcome to Deadgrin's Customs. I recently bought the Golden Frieza, the Dragon Stars Golden Frieza, and before I even bought him, I already had figured out this next custom that I wanted to make. I wanted to make a Janemba, and only thing was that I wasn't sure how big the figure was actually going to be, and I didn't know what head I was going to use. And I think a couple of days after I actually got the figure, I saw Fairy Tales Customs that he was selling some Janemba heads for a sale, and I mean, I was just like, the stars aligned for that one. So I immediately bought one from him. They were all the same expression from what I could see, and so I didn't really choose it. He just sent the ones he had, and this happened to be the one that he made. And I wasn't sure how big it was going to be, and once I actually got it, it made me rethink the custom a little bit, because the way I was thinking I was gonna have to do the custom, I thought I was gonna have to make him like a lot bigger than Goku, like maybe like an inch bigger. And but once I actually got the head, I was like, oh, okay, it doesn't have to be that much bigger, or at least he could be about the same size, something around there, maybe a little bit taller. So what I ended up doing is I ended up taking his legs off. I just heated up with a hair dryer, and I used the tool. I don't know what they're called. I think they're called a nail pin, to push these little pegs through. And I took them off, and then I had a bootleg perfect cell from a while back. Like I got this like a year ago. This guy right here, and it's part of a like these bootleg figures, but they look kind of weird. Like they're all kind of off. They look like SH figure arts, but they're like very cheap. And well, anyways, I took his boots off, since Janemba has feet, not like the Frieza like fingers, and what I had to do is I had to drill holes into the legs, so that way the peg could go through. I used the plastic pegs that go behind the World Collectible Figures, the ones that stand them up, to actually to pin the leg into the knee. And then using milliput putty, I sculpted the shoulders, sculpted the collar around the neck, and then I sculpted these little details, these accents. What I plan on doing next is taking this accent off, and then sculpting the rest of the vest kind of thing that he has. It goes all the way around. And then I also found that the Dragon Stars Trunks hand that holds a sword actually fits on the pegs for the Frieza. And I have this bootleg trunk sword, and I'm sculpting it to make it look like the Janemba sword that we see in the film. And that sword actually fits pretty nicely in the hand. And let me just show you the head sculpt that I got. Fairy Tales Customs, man, they make, he does great work. Fernando does some of the best customs I've ever seen, I swear. Like I hold him as like the #1 Dragon Ball guy, only because I've been following his work for over a year now, and he sometimes shows you the progress on what he's done from the last 5 years, and it's blown me away how much he's improved. So it gives me hope, as far as my customs go, because these are my first customs, so I can only imagine how good I might be if I keep at it. But yeah, man, this is as far as I've come along with the figure, guys. There's still gonna be a lot more. I still need to put more details, more of these like accents, like on this lower legs and on the arms. And then obviously there's gonna be a whole repaint. I'm gonna have to, like I said, take this completely off, probably sculpt it back to like where it's flat, and then add the accents. And he has a tail, but I'm gonna have to attach the tail to his back instead of like his posterior. At least that's what I've noticed with the Janemba figures that I've seen and the Janemba drawings that I'm following, the designs, the Toriyama designs. But yeah, man, I mean, if you guys love where this is going and you guys want to see this custom, the progress on this custom, please subscribe, hit the like button, share, and tell me your guys' thoughts in the comment section, man. I love reading you guys' thoughts. All you guys' comments are always, either they make me laugh or they keep me going as far as making these customs go. But yeah, man, for everybody watching this in the morning, good morning, and for everybody else, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.